What's going on, guys? It's Walker and this is my WS6. Today we're going to be putting some BMR lowering springs on and getting some drop on it. This is how it sets before. Ton of fender gap in the rear. I got the springs over here. I already did an unboxing when I got home last night. These are 1.25 drop BMR springs, color matched, of course. We'll see how she does. Before we put it on the lift, I want to get some official measurements just to see how much I actually did drop and not just have a guess on it. Go ahead and introduce Steven. If he looks familiar, you've seen him on a Brian Lewis vlog, of course. So let's go ahead and get a measurement here.
Let's see, from the ground. From the ground to the fender, you're looking at 27.
Yeah, right at 27 on the front, and then
On the rear,
this back's gonna be about, yeah, 28 and a half, 28.
yeah, it's more like 28 to the actual bottom side of the. Let's just double check, make sure you are sitting flat.
Let's see this side, yeah, just to make sure.
Yep, same.
Yep. And then same in the front.
Yep, 27.
All right, let's get into it. So we got it up on the lift. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little view of what it's like before. As you can tell, these springs are pretty worn.
Pretty worn, they're old.
Old and rusty. You can't really see much back here. This one will be a lot easier to get to and do. Enforce the shit out of the bolts. So let's get to doing it. All right, guys, we ran into a little bit of problems. Hopefully they have a strut at AutoZone I can pick up. If not, doesn't look like it might be happening, but go ahead and show you. The top nut on this strut is no longer a nut. Completely rusted, so that freaking sucks. Yeah, 02. So we'll see if AutoZone has some, fingers crossed. If not, we can look for Advanced or something like that, but fingers crossed, we'll see.
Just a strip by itself, $69.99.
You got two of them in stock?
I have to order them a bit till tomorrow afternoon before I can get them.
Ah, shoot.
Anybody around me got them.
You say you can get them tomorrow, but
Boonville, Indiana store's got two of them at the closest store.
where at?
Boonville.
Okay, I'll give them a call.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Boonville. So,
How long of a drive is that?
it's like probably 40 minutes from here, 35 minutes from here.
I mean, that strut.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I guess I could ring up Advanced, see if Advanced has
yeah, we
any
can call
cars.
a couple other places.
But if not, looks like we're making a trip to Boonville, boys.
Good old GM products.
There's no way you can get in today. saga continues. Still on the phone. Okay, I appreciate it. Dang!
Well, looks like we're going to Boonville, boys.
Okay, so finally we got both of them out. They're both in pretty rough shape, like you saw in the last clip, that one. We did get one tracked down, so we're about to go do that. But before we leave, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how both of them look. They're in pretty bad shape.
This one, even the top was pretty rusted, but
We should be able to manage that. Hopefully we can get it out.
yeah, my thing is going to be actually getting this apart.
Look at all that.
There ain't even a freaking nut left.
This is an Indiana vehicle, so it does see quite a bit of salt. This side's not as bad, but it's still pretty beat up, as you can see.
So we got to figure out how we're going to get the strut out, because obviously we still got to reuse these tops.
So we can't like just put freaking heat to them and blow the crap out of them. That'd be the easiest option, but oh shoot, doesn't look like that's gonna happen. We're gonna run over to the store real quick and then we'll holler at you when we get back and see what we find out. All right.
So we did, the little top cover with the upper control arm actually comes off of this. We did find that out. So we got spring compressed and we're still trying to figure out how to get this nut off. We got a little easier access to it now.
We got some of that freaking rust away with the air hose and flathead.
Yeah, so
We got
pretty freaking bad. So
at least we got it in here. We got the spring compressed. Working our way along slowly but surely.
hopefully we can get this apart and save this top. So
And now we just gotta take the top off this one, get that one in there, and then figure out our dilemma. And then we should be home free. So after we get all that done, I'll get back with you guys. All right, so we actually didn't have to make a trip all the way to Boonville. My girlfriend went and got them, so we just had to meet her about halfway, but with our hair, Bo.
Fucking Durblast.
Yeah, we'll make them work, hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully they're the right ones and they didn't freaking give me the wrong ones. It's AutoZone, so you never really know on that, but we'll check when we get back and we'll see then. All right, just got back to the shop. Seems that we got the right ones. We got them unboxed. Look a lot better than these freaking old ones, that's for sure. That's all we got left. Steven's got to grind on this some more and figure out how to get that out, and then we'll be going in with them. All right, we took a little break from Steven grinding that nut to come to the back, put those two compressors on there, and it just came out.
Yeah, look, there's a difference. Spring size.
I'd say one hell of a difference.
So
So we're moving along. All we got left to do now is just get these two fronts. This other one was easy, take probably about 10 minutes. Do that and then focus on the front and then hopefully be done with it. All right, so we got the rears in finally on both sides. Looking good in there too. Oh.
and then putting those in, all you had to do was just put the rubber boot on the top of the spring and push them in. They're really easy, real short. So
And then once we lower the car down, obviously it'll freaking
compress
it so it won't come off while you're driving. And then back to this monstrosity.
So I got the nut cut off and the shaft I'm trying to drive through this cap so we can reuse this hat. And it's being a pain in the butt, so. This is just gonna take forever.
We'll see when we figure it out. All right, so Steven managed to get the driver's side strut out and he had to end up just cutting it and then getting a hammer and a punch and getting the top out from there. But since these look like shit and I didn't want to spend $200 on new ones for no reason, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a coat of paint on them. Oh, he's over here on the passenger side now.
There's more of a nut here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the nut off either, so
we're probably gonna have to do the same thing on the other side, but at least we know how to do it now and we got it going good. But gosh, look at this. This is the driver's side. New struts, of course, plus the springs. Looking nice.
look a lot better in the car than that rusted junk.
So I'm gonna get back to painting these and then hit you guys up once they dry and we get everything back installed. All right, so finally glad to say we got both front struts in and everything seems to be looking good. We don't have it complete all the way in yet. We just got it lined up and got the bolts kind of started on the top to hold it in place, but it was a very long and difficult process, as you saw, just because how rusted the tops of the strut mount were and that nut.
And then sway bar links did break, so we gotta go grab those real quick too.
Forgot about that.
But looks like it's gonna be looking good.
But other than that, it does look. We went ahead and got the back tires on as well. You can't really see in there, but major improvement. So we're gonna go ahead and go to AutoZone, hopefully get those sway bar end links, and then get this thing put back together and drop her down. I can't wait. All right, time has come. We finally got everything put back together. Got everything good and tight. Double checked everything to make sure everything was tight. Let's see how she is. Holy shit. Hell yeah. We should be.
The arms might be holding it up.
I think it might be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not even.
Yep, it's not even all the way down. Okay, so I'll show you when it's all the way down. We're gonna have to put some blocks under the tires to make sure so we can get it off the lift. And then after we get it off the lift and we get everything lined up and in order, I'll come back to you and show you guys the results.
Yeah, there it is. So we still got blocks under it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, now to measure it.
All right, now that we got it done, we're gonna measure again and see how much we actually did get a drop on. So this was at what, 28?
Yeah, so that's.
So it dropped at about an inch.
Yeah.
Maybe 1.2 like it says.
It's about an inch.
Yeah, right at about an inch.
But they're still new, so it might settle a little bit after you drive on them.
Since we got those new struts and everything.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah, it dropped at exactly an inch.
So an inch front and rear. Yeah, same.
Yep.
It was 1 inch.
So honestly, for the 7.5 hours it took us, I think it's totally worth it. Safe to say me and Steven are pretty tired and are ready to get out of here, so let my boy Corey get some more pictures of her before we head out, and that's all for today.